how do you develop learning plan for your employees? Do you have a organizational framework that you use in order to monitor whether your learning plan is working or not?
Yeah, there's a few things I would say about that. The first thing we had to do at our organization as we grew was remind people how to learn. As I mentioned before, we know how we learn best when we're in the 3rd grade, and then as adults we forget. So we've always had a learning culture, but it was always, when we were smaller, it was always very free-form, where people just jumped in and taught each other things. So as we grew, we knew we needed to organize learning a little bit better. The first thing we wanted to do was remind people how to learn. So we started a program at M5, and it's continued through with ShoreTel, called Battle of the Bands, where we offered our employees a half-hour a week of free music lessons, and then put them in bands. So these are people who had never played this instrument before. Half-hour a week, they learn guitar, keyboards, and then twice a month practice with a band, and at the end of the year we have a big Battle of the Bands celebration where they compete against each other. And the results from this were amazing. So we've done it 2 years in a row, and we're starting our 3rd year now. So what it reminds people is what it takes to actually learn something. So when you're learning an instrument, it's about practice and hard work and doing it over and over and over again. And about loving what you do, and with some goal at the end, right? So we said, okay, great, now take that and apply it to learning a new development code, or learning how to best talk with customers on the phone. It takes practice, it's hard, you're gonna make mistakes, but you just have to keep trying. So we got people excited about working for the company because I got to be rock stars, but also really got them to invest in their own learning. So once we had that framework, it became easy to work with people to create learning plans for themselves. So you're exactly right. Here's the goal. Here's where we need you to get, and here's how you're going to do it. So we have a system called Blackboard for sales that we use internally. And technology allows us to build learning paths for people. So we use the application to run our business. People can also go in and see where they are in their learning path. It's not just, hey, read these PowerPoints. It's, hey, try this exercise. Hey, talk to some people about this code and let us know what you think. So they can follow themselves through the learning paths and know when they've finished it. And there's assessments built in, but most of our assessments aren't really exam-based. They're mentor-based, where people are able to talk to an executive and know whether or not they're at the level they need to be. So that's been really important for us as we grow. We're in the cloud division, we are 270 people now. So everyone has a learning path, and they can follow it in the application we use to run our business. So that's important for us as well. Keeping it collaborative and mixing things up, and understanding that we have different kinds of learners. So we have learners that love to read. My team is overhauling our knowledge base, so we own that, and that's real important to make sure everybody stays on the same page. Podcasts and videos have been great for us. People just love to learn that way. Short vignettes, 3 minutes long. They can look at them on the train on the way home, so that's been really helpful. We have a full-time video person just for internal learning right now, which has been really helpful.